What's going on YouTube? How you guys doing? As you can see, I'm in a different location here. I'm over in FedEx Kinko's taking care of some business. But I wanted to make this video and talk a bit about language learning here. I've been getting a lot of messages from people asking me what's the best way to go about learning a foreign language. And you know, I've been through this many times, many times again. And I'm going to go ahead and beat the dead horse again, but you know, it's alright because I got new subscribers here and new followers. They're new to the channel. So yeah, basically, as I always say, everyone has their own way of learning a language, okay? Everyone has their own way of learning a language that will help them to stay motivated for learning that particular language. However, what I would say in general, that I feel that is the best way to, I mean, I know I say there's no best way, but like, I would say like, from my experience, what has been very comfortable, the most comfortable way for learning a language is learning it naturally. Now, what does it mean to learn a language naturally? Learning a language naturally is basically learning without really scrutinizing too much grammar and worrying about too much stuff. Just letting go, okay? Let go and have fun with the language. How do you do that? First of all, don't worry about the grammar at first. You can do this by getting a phrase book. Anything with you can get a phrase book. Use some material that has like from the English. Like let's say for example you're learning Japanese, something that has the Japanese first and the English translation, or the Japanese first English translation. You can do that. Those are good resources to have if you're trying to learn naturally. The more phrases you learn, the more you're going to build in that language. So you can in a week, you can like take a day and learn like 5 phrases. You know, you can take your time and learn 5 phrases or whatever you want to learn, and just keep doing that. Just keep practicing them. You know, you don't really have to memorize them. Just you try to use them on a native speaker. You can do that by going to a chat room or any place where you can have an interaction with the native speaker. You don't necessarily have to do it face to face, you know, but you know, I feel that that's more fun to do, practicing on someone face to face. But you can do this by going to a chat room. You don't necessarily have to do it. I know people are shy and don't have that they're not they don't have the confidence to do that. So you don't really have to do that. You can go to a chat room. But in general, I will say like learning phrases, listening to music, listening to the TV, all that stuff, all that exposure. You want to do that. And if you could do that for like several months, man, you know, I'll say 3 months. If you do that for 3 months, you're going to definitely you're going to notice the difference. You're going to notice the build up that you've gotten after doing that. But this is through consistency and doing it like almost every day. Well, you don't have to do it exactly every day, 7 days a week. You can do this like 4 days a week, you know, 5 or something like that, and be good. But this is just something that I personally feel that is really good when it comes to learning a new language without any stress, because we don't want to get stressed out. Okay, we don't want to get stressed out, because when we get stressed out, we start losing confidence. Okay, you like my shirt? We start losing confidence and start getting to the point to where you want to just drop the language and don't do it for a while. You'll get back to it, which we know that that's not going to happen. But try it. If you never learned a language before, go ahead and try it. Just take my, you know, just go ahead and do it. Get a phrase book, get something with phrases, and learn phrases and use them on native speakers. Do that. Learning new words like every day like that, and see what happens. It works because it's natural. You don't have to worry about anything. There's really nothing to be stressed out about. Pronunciation ain't gonna be the best, but so what? You know, you're not gonna have a great pronunciation at the beginning. You know, the point is trying to get that inside of you, that language inside of you, that experience. So when it comes to learning grammar, then it will make sense. Okay, it's just like a child. Now, I don't know, a lot of people know this. We always talk about this, but this is for the people who are new to this channel. I got a lot of new followers here. Think about a child learning a language. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old. Ask them if they know what a preposition is. Ask them if they know what a verb is. Ask them that stuff. You know, see if they understand what that stuff is. They don't know that, but they know how to speak this language. Okay, they know how to talk. They know how to put stuff together. Why? Because because of the exposure and the corrections or whatever, the mistakes they made, being corrected by their family, their parents. But it's mainly the exposure. You know, you have television programs, radio, things that they listen to, that all that stuff go hand in hand. Exposure, you know, listening. And when you listen to things, some people may say like, well, what if I don't understand anything? That's not the point. If you take like a 5-year-old and put them in the backseat of a car, okay, you put a 5-year-old in the backseat of a car and have them listen to what their parents are talking about. Their parents may be talking about something, I don't know, something deep or whatever. Well, not necessarily deep, but you know, a particular topic that the child doesn't understand. They're not going to understand what they're talking about, but they're getting that exposure. They're getting that exposure, the accent, you know, the enunciation of the words. They're getting all that stuff by sitting there listening to that. It's the same concept. If you turn on radio or a video you watch on YouTube, I do that. I don't even care if I don't care if I don't understand a word, because I know that's not the point. I know that's not the point. The point is the exposure. I want to get that exposure to the pronunciation, the sounds, okay? The sounds, the accent, all that stuff is important. So this is just my 2 cents. A lot of people ask me, what is the best way to learn language? There's really no best way, but I would say that the most comfortable from my experience is learning it naturally. Okay, some people like to learn through grammar. And see, I'm not going to knock that, because if that's going to help them to maintain motivation, then do that. You know, more power to you. I'm not going to knock you for it. If that's going to help you to maintain your motivation for learning a language, do that. Don't do anything else. Okay. So, like I say, everybody's different, and you just got to keep that in mind. So, like I said, I'm just sharing from my experience. People asking me what has been the best way to learn, or you know, what methods I've used. But this is, for me, I've been learning naturally for all these years. That's how I learn different languages. I just learn through a natural pace. I don't care about pronunciation. Okay, I don't care, especially as a beginner. I don't really care, because I know that stuff takes time. Accent and all that stuff takes time. You don't get that stuff down right away. It takes time. Okay, so that's that. That's it. I'm gonna end this video. I gotta get out of here, and yeah, I haven't made a video like this for a while, so I want to put this out there. Information for my new followers. Welcome to the channel. All of my organic followings, I welcome you to my channel. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Contact me through email, and that is it. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace out. Peace.